Hello everyone, and welcome back to the studio. It's been a little while since our last update, mainly because we have been very busy over the last week. Let's take a look at some of the things we've been working on. The first is that we have finally received our working solar panels. We had some problems with the last iteration on the print when they came back, and well, we had to make a minor change, and after changing it, they now work the way they're supposed to. We're quite happy with it. But this is a first for us because all of the flight hardware is finally together for the first time. And this is a major event for us. We're glad to be here. Our next step is to actually integrate everything in the clean room and begin testing our flight version. Discovery is coming along nicely, and it will be a working satellite here in just a couple more weeks. Next up, we have another major milestone for us in that we have finally started prototyping what our 3P pocket cubes are going to look like. When we look at our original one here, this is a 1P, so this is just a test unit. This is to see if whether or not we actually can make a satellite work in space. This is going to be our functional model, so this will contain all of the equipment, including our lenses, our cameras, and all of our sensor information, as well as our telemetry systems to allow us to send all of the data we gather back to Earth. Now these, collected in a constellation or swarm of about 24 to 48 of these, are what we're hoping to achieve as our final goal. Once we have these in place, then our Earth observation systems will work exactly the way we want. Again, major event for us today. In addition to this, we've been asked to make a 3U CubeSat that is a mass simulator for a project that Teachers in Space is working on. So this is a rather neat object. As you can see, it's still in development. We're using a new technique here in our studio where we're actually putting mechanical connections into the system. We incorporate those using our soldering iron and just melting them right into the plastic, and then we can attach our panels right onto the frame itself. It's a pretty neat technique, and this is something new, and we're glad to be a part of this. So look for more information of this as we continue to design and develop. Finally, we've been working on paperwork. That's the unfun part of launching anything into space. You have to have all your paperwork together in order to actually be allowed to fly. Now, the paperwork varies depending upon what you're launching, whether or not you have a radio on board, whether you have Earth observation systems on board, or whether or not you're just in space testing various components. Each group wants their paperwork done in a certain way, and we have been working hard to get all of that finished. So as much as what we've accomplished out here in the studio, we've actually accomplished quite a bit more inside the computer itself. And we will have more information about that in our next video, because I do want to show you some of the paperwork we have to fill out. It's an amazing experience. That's our update for this week. We're glad you stopped by the studio. As always, we want to recognize our two sponsors this month. We have Income Store and WG Malden, both who have made this possible. If you would like to sponsor us, check out our website down below. Thanks for stopping by.